ship video. Sorry if you find these kind of boring, but I just feel the need to explain myself. It's also, I don't know, it gets it off my chest so I don't have to. It's nice to tell people even if it's not in a real conversation. Anyway, so it's another ship video, and this time we will be talking about still in KotLC, but a ship between Dex, Disney, and excuse me, Biana Baker. So, again, I apologize in advance for any fangirling that I do, but here we go. Okay, so again, they're super cute, but that's not my only reasoning for it. Yes, first, let's talk about how Dex doesn't give a crap about the matchmaking system. His parents are a bad match, and he has triplets, and he's kind of been bashed his entire life because of that, so he doesn't give a crap about the matchmaking system and whether he gets a bad match. And he would honestly, in my opinion, he'd probably get into a bad match just as a screw you to the council, in my opinion. Then we have Biana, who starts out as this somewhat annoying, prissy little diva who cares almost entirely about how she looks and how she is seen by other people. Now, that they seem like complete opposites, and no, I am not going the whole opposites attract route. I am going to look at the character development specifically of Biana, because it fits so well and into kind of leading into Deanna. So, Biana, like I said, starts out as this prissy little diva who cares almost entirely about her appearance. But as we go through the books, we start to see a deeper side of her and that she's not just this pretty face. And then we start to get to a point where she cares less about being seen as the pretty face. It's not huge and super recognizable through the first couple of books, but then we hit Nightfall, and that comes out so much because that is when she gets pushed through the mirror and gets all of her scars all over her body. And then in flashback, at the beginning of the book, she's covering up her scars and wearing long sleeves and trying to hide this imperfection. So we kind of see her fall back to her old habits of, I care about my appearance. And then by middle to the end of the book, I'm not exactly sure where it was, but she accepts the fact that she is covered in scars, and she accepts the fact that they are part of her now. And she starts wearing these sleeveless dresses that almost is her displaying these scars, almost saying, this is a part of me. I'm proud of how I got these scars. I am proud of these scars. And her getting to that point where she doesn't care what people think of her because of her scars is this huge step in her character development, where she just starts to, love herself and not care what the other people think of her. And that is a huge thing for me, especially in this whole Tiana debate. So this leads me into their ship, them together. This is my personal opinion, but I feel like the next logical step in Biana's character development is for her to get to the point where she doesn't care if she's in a bad match, because that is like the ultimate I don't care what the heck people think of me. That's like the top level of that. And she's kind of working toward that, in my opinion. It's just the logical, maybe not next step, but like end step is for her to be, I don't care. If I'm in a bad match, I don't care what other people are going to think of me because of that. And I feel like that kind of leads into a connection between her and Dex, because then they're both like, we don't care if we are a bad match. And then, yeah, so that connection, and then, the most important connection, the one that kind of got me shipping Deanna in the first place, is Iggy. Their mutual love for Iggy is so freaking adorable, and it is what sparked my love for Deanna in the first place. And that was in Lodestar, I think it was, that we got them in. We started getting them interacting, concerned with them and talking about Iggy, and that is honestly where my passion for that ship started. So Iggy started it, and that mutual love for them has got me thinking, what if they were a thing? And then as I got deeper into it, I realized Biana's character development is just leading her on a path that I believe leads to her not caring what people think of her and not caring if she gets a bad match. And that is a connection with Dex something that they share, and I feel like is a very viable way for them to get connected and kind of turn into something more than friends, because they're so cute. I'm sorry. It's so great. Um anyway, that's probably about it for this one. Let me know if you agreed, if you thought my reasoning was interesting, if you disagree, if you are a Tiana shipper. I would love to hear your reasoning behind that, because I don't hear a lot of reasoning behind ships, and I would love to have conversations with you about that. If I convinced you that Dexiana is a better Diana is a better ship than Tiana, let me know. I would be surprised if I managed to do that, but it'd be very fun to hear. So just drop your thoughts in the comments. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time.